Merry Christmas, Sylacauga. I'm Jimmy Dale Avers along with Jim Green tonight, and getting set for a big parade in downtown Sylacauga, and been like this every year. You know, it's postponed from last Saturday night due to the snow, and so we rescheduled it for tonight, and everybody's excited in town.
I just wish somebody told me we were going to be on television. You got on a coat and tie, and I dressed for radio. I dressed for radio. No, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, and it's a pretty nice night. Chilly out there, but we've had some chilly ones. No snow blowing, fortunately.
That is true, but a lot of excitement about the Sylacauga Christmas Parade in downtown Sylacauga. They actually got started with all this stuff about 2:30 this afternoon, with the floats beginning to arrive and get set up in downtown Sylacauga. And you see some of the kids right there, and that's really what it's all about right there.
That's exactly what it's all about. It's about kicking off the most joyous season of the year. Some people might argue that that's really Easter, but you know, traditionally that's been Christmas, and we're awful proud to be doing it for you. I don't know how many years the TV station has actually done the Christmas parade.
We've done it a number of years.
We started back in the mid '90s, and done a lot of things. It's not at this particular location, but this whole TV station, haven't we?
Yeah, sure have. And of course, this is live coverage tonight, and we will be taping as we go, and we'll re-air it throughout the holiday season. This is TV 47 and the Alabama Cable Network, and of course Alabama Cable Network covers 500, 600,000 households.
Yeah, all over the state.
Yeah.
Wherever there's charter, there's the Alabama Cable Network, and you know, people all over the state are seeing Sylacauga's Christmas Parade, which you know, that's a grand thing that TV 47 does. If there were no TV 47, then there'd be no Christmas Parade across the state of Alabama.
That is so true.
Of course, the bad news is they have to watch you and I on other shows across the state of Alabama too, and
that is true.
That's maybe not the best thing in the world.
The 39th Sylacauga Christmas Parade about to get started here in downtown Sylacauga. I want to thank all our sponsors: Donahue Physical Therapy and Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Coosa Valley Medical Center, Cardiovascular Associates, and others making this possible tonight, the 39th annual Sylacauga Christmas Parade. And you know, we're a couple of weeks away from Christmas. A lot of excitement, and all the stores downtown are decorated, and everybody's happy and looking for Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He'll be here tonight too.
Yeah, it's what I hear. I wonder if he's flying in especially for the event.
I don't know.
Do you think it'll be via Reindeer Airlines, or do you think he flew commercial?
Who knows?
Yeah,
who knows? But he'll be here though.
Yeah. Oh yes.
You remember back several years ago, Bleacher Johnson.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
And you didn't he and David Moon fly in, and David Moon was Santa, I think, and wasn't he?
I thought Bleacher was.
Well, maybe it was. One of the two.
I can't remember who was who, but I do remember that taking place. That was a. You know, we've had Jimmy. This Christmas parade's not a spring chicken. It's been around for a while. It was a year or two old when I first came back to Sylacauga in '79 or '80. And I was out making sales calls for the radio station, and Mr. Lyles had asked me to come back and go to work for him, and I said yes, I'd love to do that. And David Foote's store out in Marble City Plaza was the first place I hit, and of course I immediately, David, the first thing he asked me, he said, you want to get to JC's? And boy, that started the roller coaster, and you know, the JC's was something that were involved in the Christmas parade every year. Polly Elder, you remember Polly?
I do.
Had trivia downtown. Polly said, "I don't know what we do without the JC's," and of course, I don't know how long. It's been 20 years since we've had JC's.
You know, these companies and churches and civic organizations that actually build their own floats. It takes hour after hour to do this, and we applaud them tonight for all the work they do.
Yeah, I know some of these guys started a month or more before the Christmas parade to put it all. I wonder if they still use chicken wire and tissue.
Probably so.
Boy, they could build some great ones. They could nothing like the Rose Parade now, but of course, I think those Rose Parade guys have some professional folks that sneak in to help them out.
We've got several cameras at various locations in Sylacauga, and we'll be getting the parade started in just a moment. They're getting lined up now to come. Actually, the parade goes south on Broadway over to Fort Williams, and then turning back to the north to Norton Avenue, back down to the high school.
Right.
And we've got a lot of folks. When I came in earlier this afternoon, there were people already jockeying for positions along the parade route.
I saw that. We went out and had a late lunch at a restaurant downtown, and they were already. You could tell they were already putting their cars where they wanted them, and that's kind of neat. What's curious to me, and I'll tell you something that's been going on for a long time, is those folks that come in and sell souvenirs.
I saw them.
To this day, we don't know how they find out. It's got to be posted, must be posted on the city's website, and then they have somebody that checks all the websites, and they come swooping into town with the souvenirs.
Yeah, I saw 4 or 5 of them on one of the side streets earlier this afternoon. But these children that come to the parade, they've been in school all day, and they're still pumped up for this 39th annual Sylacauga Christmas Parade.
Yeah.
How old were you when the parade started? 60?
No, I think I was probably pushing 75 or so. Now it's let's see. That was 77. I was 30. Probably 30, 31 when it started, and I'm a few days older than I am. You can figure out how old I am after if you don't know already. I don't mind saying pushing 71, but the Christmas parade, and I've done a lot of them here and there. And in some of the bigger cities, they're longer and there's more stuff in there. I don't know that anybody does a better job than we do here in Sylacauga.
Looking at a shot now there near Atkinson Real Estate. As the,
looks like they're moving.
And we'll get this started in just a couple of moments.
That's old Eric down there, isn't it?
It is.
Did he walk all the way down there?
He's fast. He's fast.
Did he take the boys with him?
Probably.
Oh boy.
Probably.
That'll be fun.
Nothing like a good kiss on TV.
As a matter of fact, he took the boys with him because I see him kissing some strange woman down there.
I don't know. You never know. We've got
She's
a
not
number
strange. We know
of,
it.
the Grand Marshal is Dr. Robert Gray.
And isn't that a great, well-deserved honor?
Dr. Gray's been a pediatrician here forever and a day, and he will be honored tonight as the Grand Marshal. He will be coming here shortly, and once again, I want to mention our sponsors at Donahue Physical Therapy, and Ben and them do such a great job at what they do, and they partner with us in doing our high school football. So hello, thanks to Ben and staff at Donahue Physical Therapy for partnering with us on the parade tonight. Christensen Son Funeral Home, always involved in our community, and of course, Coosa Valley Medical Center as well. Cardiovascular Associates, and we are adding a new sponsor in 2018 that we're going to be presenting to the people before very long, and it's going to be a big deal.
Oh, good.
And so we'll tell folks about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But there's Sylacauga's finest, Sylacauga Police Department getting lined up, ready to go.
What a good job those guys do. Anytime you need them, they're right there. I talked to Michelle, she handles the animals and animal control today. I think she does several other things as well. And she had to get a trap because there was some animals that needed to be trapped, and of course that's part of what our police department does. They do a wonderful job.
This is the Public Safety Academy, the Honor Guard, Childersburg, Coleman, Fayetteville, Winterboro.
Right. I hadn't heard about the Law and Public Safety Academy. That's something new to me. I kind of can figure out what it must be. It must be folks that are interested in pursuing a law enforcement career, or maybe even a legal career.
That is our kickoff right there, the Merry Christmas Sylacauga banner. That's a long walk from the other end of Broadway up here.
Has Eric hitched a ride?
Got the Grand Marshal banner.
Dr. Gray. I wonder when he started practicing.
I don't know, but he's treated a lot of babies down through the years.
Oh, yeah.
There he is. Well respected, very, very well thought of, and he's treated a lot of patients down through the years. The mayor and council banner being presented now. You know,
Why would they include them?
I guess they're doing a good job. I know we got the paving starting next spring, and that's a good thing. You see the mayor and council there.
There's Donnie.
Yep. Here's some of the
Folks observing. Eric has hitched a ride. I don't think that's quite fair.
the Sylacauga High School marching band.
I'll see where we could hear them out there. But I guess we got a pretty good soundproofing.
They're going to stop shortly and play a little bit, I hope.
I hear them out there. Either that or Robert's got the sound in control.
Bands down through the years. This is no exception.
I don't know how many we've got in.
Usually the band will stop and play, but this time they didn't.
Well, maybe a little too cool. As we said, the marching band. We've got, after the SHS band, the Bluebell floats coming up. Is this it?
They always do a great job with the Bluebell float. Do a great job with ice cream, too.
You want to run out and get a gallon? You know, we are real proud here in Sylacauga of our industries. And Bluebell has kind of led the way.
You know, I remember back down through the years when it was Foremost and Farm Best and Flavor Rich and Wedemeyer before all of those.
Yep, I remember when it was Wedemeyer, Jimmy. I thought, you're not that much.
No, but I worked at Flavor Rich, so I kind of remember that.
I remember you wearing a Flavor Rich uniform when you first started the radio.
That was a long time ago.
Let's see the...
Miss Marble Valley, Miss Sylacauga, and Miss Sylacauga Outstanding Teen.
I think when you started radio, the Happy Goodman family was just mom and daddy.
They were the hot thing. This is the Southern Care New Beacon Hospice.
Okay. Well, we're moving right along.
They are. They're not slowing for anything.
We've had Sylacauga's outstanding team. We've had Miss Sylacauga go by.
This is the Oak Grove Volunteer Fire Department.
And that means we missed Miss Marble Valley.
And we got a great group of first responders that do a terrific job in our area. And one of the leaders is the Oak Grove Volunteer Fire Department.
Absolutely, they've been around a long time. You know, when we had the arson here in town, I was out and about for some of that, and buddy, I'm gonna tell you, we had help from all over the place. Sylacauga had help from Childersburg and the volunteer fire department. They did a great job.
And that's what it means. It's volunteer. These guys and ladies volunteer their services to serve their fellow mankind. And there's a couple of times a year where they get these grants and stuff and grant money to help purchase equipment and stuff, which is very expensive.
They just, you know, it's the bedrock of the country is our volunteerism. And without it, imagine what taxes would be.
So there you have the Oak Grove Volunteer Fire Department.
We've got the Lake bunch coming up a little bit, and probably several more.
How much those big trucks cost right there?
I would imagine, Jimmy, the volunteer fire departments may have to get by used, refurbished probably, and they probably save a good bit over what a new one would cost, but I bet they still ain't cheap.
One of the floats that are put together, and I think these, I don't know if that's more the volunteer fire department, I think it is, yeah. That's one of their water trucks, looks like.
Boy, they brought them all out.
They did.
They did. Thank you, guys. Do you know, Jimmy, back in, I don't remember exactly what year it was, but the Emlicks had just come to town with McDonald's. And Carol, that's when Carol and I got to know each other. She and I co-emceed the parade, and I said, this girl's gonna do big things before it's all said and done.
The Girl Scout Troop 2186 being showcased tonight in the parade too.
Boy, you can tell I'm getting old because we had Girl Scout Troop 2 when I was first doing this.
I love those Girl Scout cookies. There's some of the.
Which ones do you like? All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very politically correct.
Pretty much. There's some of the Girl Scout Troop 20186.
That should get us to the good folks down at the County Line Volunteer Fire Department. That's neat to have all those guys. I wonder why we haven't put some of our beauties on the Volunteer Fire Department. Put them up high on some of those trucks.
You need to bring that up next staff meeting.
I will. I'll bring that up whenever they put me back in charge of a Christmas parade.
This is the 39th annual Sylacauga Christmas Parade. Merry Christmas, Sylacauga. The theme? A lot of folks lining the streets of downtown Sylacauga. Some got their blankets, and some sitting on the ground.
You know, you're going to have a very quiet morning in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Because Robert's not going to be able to talk. He's doing so much direction giving there on the to our camera guy.
Are you saying I got it up too loud?
No, far be it from me.
Here's the shopping field. You know a little bit about shopping field about
yeah. The old shopping. Wesley Bowden and I, Wesley asked me one day, he said, Jimmy said, I want something to make my stuff. That was just radio back in those days. We didn't have a TV station. So I want something to make my shopping field stand out. So I went out and found some fellows, and we put together a jingle, and by golly, that jingle still sings.
This is a Dancing Stars.
Well, they look like they're sitting stars to me.
You know, one of our former city councilmen was into dance, and this might be part of his stuff.
Yeah, I bumped into Shannon every once in a while. Someone at getting a cup of coffee at Burger King one morning and bumped into it. Shannon's one of the good guys. He's
coming back in just a moment is number 604 and 605, and you're going to introduce them.
Yes, because of the last word in their
right.
names. Let's see, where are they? I can't wait. This will be my shining moment. That's a good-looking bunch right there.
A lot of them drinking hot chocolate,
I
some
bet
drinking
they are.
coffee.
Yeah.
You know, several of the civic organizations and churches, you know, they have their booths set up, and maybe chili and soups and that kind of stuff. There's a tight shot of a nice-looking family.
Yeah. Didn't particularly like the shirt, but didn't look Christmassy. Since when was orange and blue Christmassy?
Well, they're happy because they beat Alabama.
And Alabama's happy because Georgia beat them.
Yeah, I guess so.
This was a year where everybody won.
Eric getting a ride and getting some shots in downtown Sylacauga.
I like it. I like it. Okay, our young ladies should be coming up momentarily, unless we've missed them. There went one of those vendors that miraculously appear out of nowhere.
I'm getting a lot of faces at the 39th annual Sylacauga Christmas Parade. Everybody's smiling, happy. Christmas time's a coming. You know, the city of Sylacauga, with a little less than 13,000 residents, has put on this Christmas parade for a lot of years, and I have been privileged to be a part of it for a number of years, sitting in with different ones, and it's always an exciting time.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't know that. Of course, about the third year, they couldn't find an MC, and they asked me to do it, and that was a lot easier than working as a JC. Now, are these our young ladies?
No, this is Chelsea Orthodontics.
Okay, well, Chelsea, we missed our Tiny Miss and Little Miss debutantes.
Well, you got the word right.
I got it in anyway.
The Lake Volunteer Fire Department coming up.
Tom Sawyer, where's Huck Finn?
Yeah, they'll be along.
That deal with Tom Sawyer and the fence is still one of the great stories.
There's some of the youngsters that are on engine number 2, the Lake Fire and Rescue.
What an engine number 9.
Something like that.
Country song. Excuse me.
You know, these units that are with the Volunteer Fire Department, and this is the Fayetteville Little Miss Sweetheart right there. You're getting one of the beauty queens right there.
There she is. Little Miss Sweetheart. And she's a little one too, isn't she? Sitting up there.
She got the wave down.
Either that or that's a big vehicle one. Well, Grandma and Grandpa brought the chairs from the living room out.
Don't blame them.
I don't either. That'd be more comfortable than some of these. Oh, what a cutie.
Yep. That is Fayetteville Little Miss Sweetheart. And more from the 39th Sylacauga Christmas Parade. I saw some pictures not too long ago of back in the day when Sylacauga was young, in his infancy, and you just see a lot of people downtown then, kind of like you see tonight.
Yeah, that was so long ago they were cave paintings, weren't they? No, it was, we had hair. Some of us that maybe are follically challenged today had hair back in those days. And a lot of it.
Yeah, temperatures tonight, though, is not bad. It's kind of cool, but that's what you want for. I've been a part of them where it's been hot this time of the year for a Christmas parade. You know, we started this back several years ago when we would we tried it on the first Saturday night of December, and that butted heads with the SEC championship game, so we moved that real quick. For the second Saturday of December. And of course it was snowed out, and you know, you could probably had the parade Saturday night, Jim, but there was a lot of people without power still and struggling to kind of survive a little bit, and so very wisely those that were in the know decided that they were going to do it, postpone it until tonight, and this worked out real well.
You know, that gives me an opportunity to talk a minute about the Sylacauga Utilities Board. They do a wonderful, wonderful job. This is the Chairman's Award. It's
Heritage South Credit Union.
Oh, wonderful. And this is the winning float of the Chairman's Award, I take it. Looks great.
Knollwood Christian School involved this year. Joyce Lilly, the headmaster, that's Heritage South there. But Knollwood's coming up next in the Christmas parade. And Heritage South, boy, they've exploded as far as having stores everywhere.
Yeah.
This is the County Line Volunteer Fire Department.
They're around a long time too. Great folks down that way.
I'm a little bit out of whack here because we had County Line Volunteer Fire Department up earlier but they're in here now.
Yeah, I guess we got one unit that was just a little bit late dropping in. That was we had Lake, we had Little Miss Sweetheart, had Heritage South. Did we get to Knollwood or did we
Not
miss
yet.
them?
I don't
Not
think
yet.
so.
Okay.
Your county line's still making their way down Broadway.
Maybe they used one of their trucks to pull a float there.
Much work has gone in preparation for this parade and the floats that the civic organizations and others put together.
Yep.
And there's some professional floats that you rent,
Yeah.
and they're ready to go every year.
Well, usually what we always did with that is the parade committee would get the floats. We'd order the floats, then we'd go around and get folks to put their names on, and that would pay for it. And that was a great innovation. Some people would say, "Why do you have professional floats?" Because we need more floats. That's the simple answer. One thing I really like about the Christmas parade so far is they're showing more parade and less of us.
Oh yeah, that's always a good thing. There's one of the beautiful floats there.
This fellow with the one eye, who is he? Have you figured out who he is? He seems to be in every shot.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Yeah.
But those are beautiful floats.
Well, there's his
Here's one
buddy.
with two eyes there.
Yeah. Those guys look like some of those fellows I've seen out at that place out on 280. I bet they're associated with that place. Well, somebody stole the chimney in the fireplace and got it in the parade.
I saw some of the floats. They came around on Main Avenue and looped back around and went in the side the stadium was on.
Yeah.
I saw that one right there as it was being placed this afternoon early. And these floats and people involved with these things, they've been going since about 2:30 this afternoon.
Yeah,
So
amazing.
I'm sure they're tired.
Well, going back to the old days, we would, those of us that either worked in radio or TV or didn't have a job, would get down there and help them line up, beginning about 2 or 2:30. And some days it was nasty to be out, and some days it was very pleasant to be out. And it was always pleasant to the people. Here comes the President's Award.
Second place winner.
Oh, it's nice. Is that Snoopy I
It
see
is.
up there?
I didn't know we were going to be here.
I didn't, and is that Raggedy Ann next to it? Is that? I don't know who that. I better be careful making.
You don't need to
accusations.
identify them if you don't know who they are.
Yeah. Well,
Charlie Brown Christmas. You ever watch Charlie Brown on TV?
No, but he sang with the Coasters.
Oh, yeah. A different one, I believe, though.
Probably.
Well, this little fella, he's getting a lot of video
he's,
time in.
Eric likes him.
He does.
He kind of looks like Eric. Maybe a kindred spirit.
This is the 39th Sylacauga Christmas Parade, live in downtown Sylacauga on a Wednesday night, the 13th day of December, 2017. Ooh, is that your cousin?
No, it looks like John Vogel.
John just celebrated a birthday a few days ago.
Did he?
He did.
86.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's Sarah Nissan there. Sarah Automotive.
Yeah, they've expanded out there,
Yep.
haven't they? The Ford place is open.
You got the Ford store. You got the
Honda,
Honda store.
Nissan.
Don Riggins, he was a GM out at this Nissan store, and I talked to him a few days ago, and he's in Birmingham now.
Huh. Well, if Tony likes his people, he moves them around out here.
Yeah.
So I get the opportunity to move on up.
So little Miss Magic City Classic, I think that's what I said.
Well, yeah, Little Miss Magic City Classic.
Yeah.
What a great event that is.
Float number 608. And London, Brazil.
And we got a fire. Is that one of our fire trucks?
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Uh-huh.
Sylacauga Fire Department.
That's the big boy, isn't it? Old number 1359.
Got that big ladder on it.
Yep.
And those guys do a great job as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Servpro should be next, according to our lineup.
Yeah, and we are over halfway through the parade.
Zipping
This
right on
is
through.
amazing, yeah.
That is Natalie Deason. And this is Miss Pinecrest, sweetheart.
Okay. Well, I don't
She's
see
at the top of the
her.
page.
Oh, okay. They got out of order there
I
a
think
little
so.
bit, didn't they?
This is the 2017. Get a closer shot of that. I can tell you who it is. Miss Talladega County. Toddler.
Yeah, I see it. And tiny Miss Talladega, that must be the tiny Miss Talladega County coming up there in a minute.
I think maybe we should just sit here and watch instead of trying to keep up with it, because this is getting away real quick.
Yeah. Well, we're doing the best we can. We have a list, but shall we say there might be a problem or two with our list. There's
The volunteers.
I wonder if that's the National Guard.
This is the rescue squad, isn't it?
Okay, is it? Okay. I didn't see. Of course, you know, we're losing our National Guard. They're closing the armory.
Servpro.
Those folks do. We don't talk about the work they do very much, but boy, I don't know if we could do without them.
Probably couldn't. I mean, they do a lot of work that you and I wouldn't even try to do.
No, and that not real pleasant to talk about in some cases. But, he looks like he might be a National Guardsman. I don't know whether that was a privately owned.
Big smile.
Yeah.
That's a close-up.
Do you think that's Santa sneaking in a little extra? He can move around pretty fast.
You know, that Servpro, they've got a big place on 280 out there.
Yeah.
There's more of the Christmas parade from downtown Sylacauga. The magic of Christmas. Kids love getting around the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, getting to be part of the float. I bet they go in school tomorrow. Did you see me in the parade? Did you see me in the parade? And then they'll find out they were on TV, and they really will be excited.
I wonder if you got a present under that tree right there. There's a lot
What
of
if
them.
I do? It'll be cold or Swishes or something.
You know, a guy that just passed away recently, Jim Neighbors.
Yes.
And I'm sure he was in around some of these Christmas parades too.
Well, I don't know. I think we did have Christmas parades sporadically back in, and that'd be a real interesting thing to find out. I don't really remember any as a kid. The main thing I remember as a kid was homecoming at Sylacauga and homecoming at B.B. Coleman. And that was a big deal.
I just saw the Main Street Family Urgent Care, which opened, I think, last year or maybe 2 years ago out on Highway 280.
Oh, yeah. I think we've got a little bit of maybe some changes at the
Sometimes you just
end
throw
of the
your notes
parade.
away and
Yeah,
just look at the
yeah.
signs.
Sometimes you just throw your notes away.
Yeah. I'm sure that the people watching that have people in this parade know exactly who they are.
Oh yeah, and wish we would shut up. Now that looks like some kind of award we're about to see. Not
Hayden
bad,
Epperson and Mackenzie Hall, I think it was.
Yeah.
A pretty young lady. Another one of the professional floats here.
And we thank the folks that sponsor these because we wouldn't have them in our parade if we didn't have those sponsors.
Reindeer eye exams. Pretty good. Now that's a nice looking float.
Yeah, it is.
You got the snow blowing. That's kind of how we saw it last week.
Yeah.
You know, there's still snow in certain parts
Yep.
of the area
Yep.
since last Friday. So,
That's something.
yeah.
That, Jimmy, I think I told you, that was one of the prettiest snows in my memory. I don't remember a prettier snow. I remember some bigger ones, but that was so fluffy and it was just packed so nicely.
I think this is Sylacauga Eye Clinic right here.
Okay. They're now giving reindeer eyes.
Pathway Pediatrics coming up.
There they are. Pathway Pediatrics. Well, now what Christmas parades have we already had around the county?
Lincoln's had theirs.
Yeah. Childersburg still does one, don't
Theirs
they?
is Thursday night.
Thursday. Talladega?
I think Talladega's already had theirs. I'm not absolutely sure on that.
I just haven't seen.
Pathway Pediatrics right there.
I think we'll see something from Eric. Let's see.
We'll be seeing Santa in a little while, I know.
Yeah. Santa's gonna be here.
He promised me he'd be here.
Oh, you and Santa are personal friends.
Pretty tight.
You know, they have a place here in town that employs psychiatrists and psychologists.
Yeah, but I know Santa for real.
You ever petted Rudolph?
So what?
Have you ever petted Rudolph?
No.
I thought maybe you'd done that.
I'm into the North Pole. Another shot, one of the floats right there. Another volunteer fire department. There's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah. Or a surrogate.
There's a Winterboro volunteer fire department.
Theirs are yellow.
They always participate
Yeah.
in the Sylacauga Christmas Parade. They're waving at you.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, y'all. You know, I don't think we ever did have Jim Neighbors in our Christmas parade.
Well, there's been a good opportunity. There's St. Thomas Children's Minister float. St. Thomas over on Main Avenue.
Yes. Been there a long time.
Parade kind of slows down a little bit. Those kids getting their TV shot right now.
Yes, they are. And this must be Showstoppers Motorsports.
Could be.
They've got a motorcycle on there. Well, it's moving along very nicely, Jim.
We'll be continuing on with the Sylacauga Marching Band in a little while. That's what I said, Coleman.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't
Well,
they flip-flop those every year?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw another motorsport.
Being Robbins for State House, District 33.
That's Ron
Ron Johnson,
Ron Johnson.
incumbent.
Is Ben a Republican or
He'd be running against Ron Johnson.
in a primary?
It's going to be a while away.
Yeah.
Some of the other kids involved with the Christmas parade. I don't know if I'd like sitting on that trailer the whole time.
Well, folks, I'm going to tell you why we're being a little bit reluctant to speak is because there's been some shuffling, probably back at the end. They're trying to feed them in, and that's another thing that happens a lot of times. You run out of space, Jimmy, and you have two lines, and you kind of have to feed them in, and they get out of sync a little bit.
Cub Scout groups up there. Were you ever in the Cub Scouts?
Yeah, me and Smokey Bear, we were in the Cub Scouts together. At least the guy looked like Smokey Bear. I'm not sure if he really was or not. Folks are going to think we're crazy. Or at least one of us.
Entries into the Christmas parade this year.
Yeah, it's great.
Musicians. That is Valley View Church of God right there. I see the Owensby family up there.
Yeah. They've been here a good while, haven't they?
About 15 years, 15 years. And, they've got a great band and ensemble and do a fantastic job. Very gifted musicians.
Now, I don't know the whole family, but Papa is one of the nicest ministers.
That's the two daughters right there, and they're both very, very talented. Valley View Church of God out on the Talladega Highway. Keith and Ashley Owens be the pastors there. That's part of their float there. There's the drummer. We go to another volunteer fire department. That's the Marble Valley Fire Department. What's that, down in Fayetteville somewhere?
Yeah, down near Fayetteville. Yeah.
There's some of your cotton candy right there.
Yeah.
State Representative Ron Johnson, House District 33. Ron's under the wheel tonight.
Yeah. Couldn't find anybody to drive. Is that the B.B. Comer Tiger Marching Band? What do they call it? Band of Gold?
Sound of Gold, yeah. Dan Seaborn, director of the B.B. Comer Band. Has been for quite a number of years.
And does a great job. They've got do they still have the little jazz ensemble, do you know?
Oh, yeah.
They do a wonderful job. They played at, I want to say it was the Taste of Sylacauga several years ago, and I saw them. They probably do it every year.
These bands, whether it's Sylacauga or B.B. Comer or Childersburg, whoever it is, they put in long hours every year too. They got band camps and all this band competition.
Yep.
And B.B. Comer's done very well in competitions. Play a little bit right there.
You know, one of the more interesting stories about bands is Fess Simpkins, the elder who came to us from Eufaula, Alabama. We have an old friend from Eufaula, John Bodiford. And of course, Fess first worked for the Comer family down in Eufaula and came up here.
I'm gonna have to cut you short because here's a big guy right here.
Yeah, let's stop and bring on the big man.
Santa himself. Now he's gonna look, see him pointing over here at us?
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
I think he was telling us y'all were naughty, not nice.
He knows better. My grandson Zach, I bet he's watching. He's a Santa fan.
Is he?
He is.
Has Zach been naughty or nice?
He's been good. Yeah.
He's your buddy, isn't
all
he?
my grandchildren have been nice. They take after their granddad.
He's your buddy, isn't he?
He is. There's Santa. Mrs. Claus must not have made the trip.
No.
Reindeer.
Yep. I didn't see if Rudolph. I don't know if there's any
Look at
fog.
Santa. That's a close-up of Santa right there.
Yeah.
And of course we got the horses, and
And
they
there is a
usually-
reason for putting him at the
Yeah,
end of the
yeah.
parade.
You know, these horses and the people who ride these horses, there's a lot of money involved in that
Oh
just
yes.
right there.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
They've got one that's pulling a wagon, I think, or some kind of coach.
There. I don't know if that's a what do they call
Not a
those? little-
stagecoach.
No. That looks like one of those things they race out in the Midwest. Silky? Is that what they
I
call
don't
it?
know. I've never been out in the Midwest. So
Me either. Well, once.
beautiful animals.
Yes, they are.
There's that wagon right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
That's a close-up of a horse's nose.
Yeah, and another horse's nose.
Yeah, but
Eric,
one-
be sure and clean the lens on the camera before you bring it back in.
Sometimes they win by a nose.
Yeah.
That's pretty. There's a lot of horses in this parade.
Well, these guys weren't horsing around this year, I'll tell you.
It's amazing how calm the horses are with all these crowds and noise and stuff.
Probably know if they don't behave, they're not going to get any apples or carrots or whatever that stuff, any of that other stuff they seem to like.
Sylacauga Christmas Parade is just about done.
Yep, I see the
2017.
Sylacauga PD bringing up the rear there.
39th Annual Sylacauga Christmas Parade. Merry Christmas, Sylacauga. Brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy, Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Also brought to you by Cardiovascular Associates and Coosa Valley Medical Center here in downtown Sylacauga on this Wednesday evening, the 13th day of December 2017. And want to remind all of you that you can see the replay of this several different times.
6 million times between now and the
6
first
million,
year.
but quite a few, because we want everybody to be able to
That's
see the
right.
Christmas parade. We appreciate the Alabama Cable Network for showing it statewide tonight. And we hope you've enjoyed the Christmas parade tonight. Jim, it's always a pleasure working with
Mine
you.
as well.
And hope that you have a Merry Christmas.
Likewise, Merry Christmas, everybody. And I hope your next year is a very prosperous and happy.
All right. That'll do it for us here on a Wednesday night, the 39th Annual Sylacauga Christmas Parade. TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, with Jim Green. I'm Jim L. Abrams. Have a good evening, everybody.
Good night, y'all.